Something terrible happened, and it happened about 3 days ago.
Hey, what floor is the treadmill or the exercise room with the treadmill?
That's going to be on the 4th floor in phase 1.
My boosted board died. I rode it too far, and so whenever I try to charge it, that happens. They call that the blinking red light of death. So naturally, I did what any millennial would do. I YouTubed it, and I saw a guy who basically jump-started his boosted board by riding it on a treadmill for a while. Basically, it's like a car. You need just something manually to get the energy, the initial... I'm not gonna pretend like I know what I'm talking about here. Basically, the dude said ride it on a treadmill for a while and then plug it back in and it should work. So hopefully that'll work. Let's see if this works. Let's try it again. Sucker's dead. So after hours of research, I found out that my boosted board battery is fried. It's done. I can't ride it anymore. So I emailed boosted board and I was like, yo, I need this junk. Is there anything you can do? And so I'm waiting to hear from them, but nothing I can do about it. Now I just walk like a normal human and I feel really dumb. Like, who just walks around? Do people really just do this? Am I doing this right?
What up, dog?
What up, bro?
What's up?
Let's
go. Good, man. You?
Good, bro.
Let's go.
So this is my homie Luke Russell, everybody. We are back at, you know where we're at, the spot, the taste. You guys have seen this. I came here not too long ago. It is, what time is it right now? It's 9:05. This place opens at 9 a.m. Let's see if the door's already been unlocked. Let's go, boy. Hey, what up, man? What's up, dog? How you doing?
All right, doing good. Somebody was watching your YouTube channel at my bar top yesterday, and now you're here this morning. My name's Evan Price. I'm the Casual Fine Dining Experience Coordinator here at Taste of Kissing Tree. I'm always around Waco. I'm pretty sure a lot of people might know me. I don't know, but hey,
Yeah, bro, I was just talking to somebody,
cool.
and somebody was like, oh yeah, everybody knows that dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
We don't know why. We're gonna find out in the next coming weeks why he's famous.
I don't know.
We don't know, but he is. So we here at Taste gonna get ourselves a Shameless.
Oh yeah. And I told him, I said, yeah, he comes in here, he gets the Shameless. Go ahead.
Every single time, man. We're gonna split the Shameless. Coming over here our spot. This is dope. There's nobody here right now, so I can do whatever I want. I can say whatever I want. It's just me and Luke in here. I'm gonna give you a little quick tour of this place. Maybe I could get like up on a chair here. So you guys can see, like, this is what it looks like. This is like one of my favorite spots in Waco, my favorite breakfast meals, the Shameless, and it's just literally right around the corner from my house. That's the best part. We need a coaster or something?
I've been hearing your name everywhere.
Hey!
And then, like, I see the face, and I put the name with the face, got some nice, like,
Yeah, it's the Shameless dude, bro. I walk around shameless. All right, I'm gonna introduce y'all real quick. I guess this is the spot, because I actually brought my friend Andrew here for breakfast not too long ago, and so this is where I bring all my new friends. Luke and I have known each other actually quite a while. Luke was at Baylor when I was at Baylor, but we just recently started becoming better friends in the last couple months.
Man, my name's Luke Russell. I live here in Waco, have since school. Graduated in 2014 from Baylor, and now work for a company in Fort Worth, Texas. I'm a manufacturer's rep. I'm in sales. Love it because I love people. I love interacting with people, hanging out with people, getting to know them, getting to know their stories, and just loving on people. Man, that's what I do.
Let's go, baby. And he's clearly very eloquent with his words. I'm not even gonna have to edit that.
I was probably about to come over here with my Snapchat and just kind of introduce you to everybody.
Heck yeah, bro. Get it. Go
It's
get
like,
it.
if you ever see this man Silas out in the streets, man, just talk to him. He's like one of God's positive pillars for sure. Like,
Let's go, baby. This guy and I need to connect at some point because he changed my life with the Shameless.
It's just kind of cool just hearing everybody's story because it's like you never know who you know, who you talking to. Like, it's just crazy. People are amazing.
And like you said, man, I always say that everybody has a story to tell, and every story can be used to impact someone else.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, hold on, I gotta stand for this.
Yeah.
Standing ovation for the Shameless. This is how we do it.
Look at this. Look at that mountain, boy. So I've been here now 5 times.
Somewhere up in there.
4 or 5 times. I've gotten the same thing 4 or 5 times.
This is my first time. So
No,
This is Luke's first time.
Let's go.
I might have to start coming in here and like testing out meat.
Come on, man.
Alright, let's bless this food and then let's do it. Dig in. Father, thank you so much for this day. Thank you for everything you blessed us with, for just new friendships and especially the Shameless here. We just pray that you continue to do such a good work in Waco. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Bear in mind too, before we get started here, all of this food is $19, man. That's a 16-ounce steak, half a dozen eggs, and a mound of potatoes, and like the sauce and stuff on there. Freaking fire, bro. $19? What? Real right
This
here.
is live, real time.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm gonna be dead honest. I like my steak.
I've been up since 4, and I specifically did not eat breakfast after working out because I wanted to save room for this. These potatoes, bro, green sauces. Oh, I love that there's no one in here either. So when I taste the food, I go like this. It's seasoned really well too.
Oh, yeah. No, I straight up go Food Network on this. Like, man.
Evan, good to meet you, man.
Officially.
Yeah, for real,
Nice
bro.
to meet you.
Nice
Luke,
to meet
for sure,
you.
For sure.
We'll see you again.
Yeah, I'll be here. I'll be here. Come on.
Bring my family.
All right, so what do y'all think about this? You guys can tell me what you think, but I'm thinking about, since this place is so close to where I live, that maybe once a week I come in here and try a new item on this menu because so far, the Shameless has been amazing, and I could break down the spirituality of what that means to me, but I feel like I should broaden my horizons because if the food is as good as the Shameless, then I'm missing out. So
Yeah, for sure.
let me know if you think so. Evan thinks so. This is Evan, man. He's a good guy. Good to meet him. I'm looking forward to getting to know him more. A lot of positive energy with this guy. So, all right, me and Luke are out. We're gonna head back to the crib. He's gonna meet the Raj, and we're gonna have some good talk. So we'll see you in a bit. Yeah. Welcome to the crib, bro. Raj, where you at? Raj. Oh. She stays hiding. Hey, Raj. Hey, kitty. Bro, the dopest cat, I'm telling you, ever. Accomplished it.
Done. Check mark. Okay, what am I looking at here?
So this mug is from second season in Germany. They sold those at games, and then the guy who sold them gave me like a few of them to take back to my family, and they're like, we don't want that. Find your gym. I like that. RGNGMH. Gotta work on my logo. All right, you good? This is good. Luke introduced himself briefly at Taste, and I explained a little bit about how we met, which was a long time ago, but we recently became better friends, I guess, in the last couple months, just seeing each other a lot more. But Luke does something really cool that I have seen and I wanted to share with you guys because I just thought it was super cool. And like I've always talked about how everyone has these stories, everyone has a passion. It is so important to utilize the gifts that God has given you specifically, the ones that you have that are different from other people's. And it's such a blessing on the rest of the world if you actually look inside you and and take advantage of those things. Don't be afraid just because maybe it looks different or whatever. And so he does something that honestly a lot of people wouldn't do, and that's part of the reason I was like, yo, you should come talk about it. So tell us what you do with RGMHNGL #G.
Yeah, so I run a fitness Instagram page, and it's called Road Gym Home Gym. The idea behind it came when I first started doing a lot of travel for work. I'm a traveling salesman, and I just wanted, my main goal was just to encourage people. One, in the fact that, you know, that even if you're traveling quite a bit like myself, that you can remain healthy, or you can even get healthy on the road. And it's not about being a bodybuilder or this heavy weightlifter or being jacked or ripped or fully toned. It's about being healthy. You know, Scripture tells us that our bodies are the temple and that we're to take care of them. And so I want to encourage people that they actually can, and give them tools to be able to do that.
Yeah, you shared with me a little bit about your dad and that kind of motivation to get you started on that. Can you share about that a little bit?
Yeah, so I was a senior in high school, and my dad was 45 years old and had a heart attack and a triple bypass. That really kind of spurred me with wanting to encourage men specifically to be healthy, man.
What is your Instagram?
Instagram is Luke the Coach. Luke_the_coach.
There you go. Luke_the_coach. You can follow that. And I was telling Luke earlier as we talked about this, a lot of times your passion comes from hard things in life, negative things in life. Something like, for example, with Luke, his dad having that triple bypass, that's not a good thing. But out of that, he was inspired to do something great, which is what he's been doing. And I think it's really cool when people just go after things that they find passion in. And even if it's like you look dumb, like some of the videos this guy posts on Instagram, I'm like, there's like people walking by in the background and he's like doing crunches in the middle of a street, and you're just like, dang, I respect that. And I'm all about people who have something they're passionate about, have something they love to do, and they go for it and they're not worried about what people think. And that's where I just feel myself super motivated to do, is to encourage people to overcome the fear of not pursuing what God has gifted you in. Yeah. Heck yes. Let's go, boy. Yo, I found my new favorite spot in Waco. I'm telling y'all, a lot of people sleep on Waco. I don't understand. Like, a lot of people in Texas dog on Waco, a lot of people in Waco dog on Waco. To be honest, I don't get it. I really don't. Yeah, it's not like a big city like Dallas or Houston, but honestly, I don't really like big cities. I feel like you don't really have an opportunity to get to know people super well. In Waco, it's like a good sized city where you got a lot of things to do, but it's small enough to where you can really get to know people. And the people in Waco, they're my favorite. The reason I'm here, well, there's a lot of reasons I'm here, but the reason I love Waco the most is the people. But honestly, it's a really dope place. What it is, last few weeks really, the weather changes like an insane amount. The other day I woke up and it was snowing, the next day it was 70 degrees, sometimes it's freaking freezing, sometimes it's really warm. You really don't know, it's random as mess. And so when you live here in Texas, you pretty much just got to be prepared for anything. Wake up in the morning, check the weather, probably not going to be the same as the day before, but here's the thing, it keeps you guessing. That's what's nice. Growing up, my mom never let us have sugary cereal like chocolate puffs, we pretty much only ever had oatmeal squares, and I don't know, probably the most sugary thing we had was Cheerios. I remember growing up always looking at this type of cereal and just being like, I wonder what that would be like. But to be honest, I got older and I like didn't get it all the time. But then this last week, I don't know what it is, but I just have gone on this crazy sugary cereal streak where I just like want to try everything. And the other day, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw it. I literally got a bowl like this big, filled it with Cinnamon Toast Crunch and put ice cream in it, and I ate 2 of those. I don't know what's wrong with me. Sometimes you just gotta go for things in life. I work out for like 12 hours a week. I can afford it, right? Hey Google, set a timer for 20 minutes.
Okay, 20 minutes. And that's starting now.
I know what you're thinking. Are you really eating an entire pizza by yourself? Yes. You know, a lot of times people will ask me, how do you just eat like really badly? Truth is, I don't really eat that badly. It's every now and then. Everything's about balance. You're gonna eat healthy. It doesn't mean you have to cut out everything that is potentially bad. It just means that you balance it. You don't eat it all the time, you just eat it some of the time. Really, the whole point of this video to start with was to talk about this terrible news that my boosted board is fried. I fried my battery on my boosted board. So this is the point of this title of the video. Yeah, sorry it took so long for me to explain this, but apparently with my boosted board, I didn't know this, but if you push the boosted board to 0%, you could fry the battery, and I didn't know that. And so that happened, and I tried to figure it out, didn't work. Finally looked it up and realized that it is done for good. So I am hoping to hear back from Boosted, but there's also another board that I'm looking at that is dope. Dopest thing I think I've ever seen. I might be getting that. We will see. In other news, I met a friend today. Super cool guy. I'm really thankful that we got to hang out today. And one of the things I was telling Luke is that I actually don't really like to spend a short amount of time with a lot of different people. I actually would rather spend a lot of time with a small amount of people, because for me, I really value like depth in relationship. Like when I meet a person, I want to like know a person deeply, you know? But Luke is a really cool guy, and it seems like we could be good friends. Hopefully we'll be better friends. We'll see, I don't know. So anyway, shout out to Luke for coming over, and if you want to see a video that me and him made about anxiety, how to deal with that, you can watch that video. I'll put it right there. Luke has a great story about that. And shout out to Evan, just cool guy, and I'm looking forward to getting to know you as well. That's all for today. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm thankful for you. If you see me in Waco, holler at me. I always enjoy meeting people. Don't be afraid to come up and say hi. Waco, I love you, baby. This town is dope. Raj, how you doing? Raj is doing great. She sleeps all friggin' day, and she's just loving life too. Be good, enjoy life, be grateful, think about the things that you have in life. Tell the people you love them, and just enjoy the little things like pizza and the office. That's good. Peace, y'all.